We're
I'm actually kind of
live.
surprised. There we go.
Yeah, all right, let's do this. All right, everybody. We're ready to go here in just a second. We got to send out our usual run of notifications. But Doug and I have decided, we know you missed it. This is our most viewed video. That's the crazy part.
Huh.
Do you know that we are over 500 views?
Wow.
I know. It's like
Wow.
it's incredibly gratifying, and only about 30 of them are me. So it's
Huh.
but it's absolutely crazy that we now have over 500 views of Doug and I playing the Battle of Aspern-Essling. But it's absolutely, which is wonderful. I'm incredibly gratified by that. But it also led a bunch of other people who, when they came to join us, to say, hey, you're going to be doing this? You're going to be catching up with this? And I said, absolutely. So that's tonight. So we are here with this all set up. And like I say, I just got to fire off a couple of notifications to our friends at Wargamers. Where are those guys? There they are. They're nice. I like the guys at Wargamers. And gals, I imagine, too.
I would assume so. Yeah.
Saturday. Gaming is for everybody. Night fights. Aspern-Essling via BLUCHER is now live. Is now love. There you go. It is love. Why not? There we go. Posting that. One more post here to the silly Twitter feed thing. I bet you there's a way of predicting this, like being able to say, hey, it's going to be on this channel. I'm just not smart enough to figure that out. That's handled. And now I must send off, notify this crew. Is that you got the bird chirping, or is that me?
Must be you.
Okay. My ambient mic drives me crazy some days. Hey, Yuan Kim's already has liked it. Well, that's nice of him. And
There, it's officially retweeted on my end.
nice. All right. Very good. So this is indeed for our Armchair Dragoons, and Doug and I. We won't lie. We spent a couple days. I know I did, and I think Doug spent a little time here remembering how the heck to play this game. It's not exactly the most complicated game, but I think we're good. So we're just going to dive right in. Let's remind the folks where we are situationally. It is day 2, right at the beginning. You can see right here we've got our turn set up. We've only done one full turn where Doug and I both went, so we're back to Doug's turn. And in case anybody needs a brief reminder as to the history, Napoleon Bonaparte suffers his first significant defeat in battle in 1809, right here, right now. He thinks that Charles, in a fashion much like he did earlier in the spring of 1809, was going to run away. Charles was not running away. He was playing possum. Napoleon forces his way across these bridges right over here from the island of Lobau, comes to this point between Aspern and Essling. And Charles suddenly arrives with, as you can see, this dramatic array of troops coming down to smash Napoleon and drive him off. In the previous day's battles, the Austrians had made progress. There were some, as you can see, all these little markers represent casualties, but they'd made progress, including putting a. Now, your guys are actually regiments rather than brigades, yeah?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah,
I keep seeing.
You guys run. Well, this guy here, for example, you've got the 2nd Grenadier Brigade Steyr. So I think you run both, actually. Yeah, Brigade Melgum, 2nd Brigade, Infantry Regiment 8 Grill. Yeah, you run these big units. But
yeah, they're pretty sizable.
big chunky lots of fellas. But in any event, over here at Essling, we have the 2nd Grenadier Brigade Steyr has pushed its way in, threatening the French holding of that. And over here we have the 2nd Brigade Bianchi that has threatened this. So they've both villages have some Austrians in them. Sir, if you have Austrians. And why that's significant is that these cities, they're really villages, these villages, if the Austrians manage to hold them, they count for 3 each against my morale collapse. My morale is at 20. I don't think, do I have anybody dead? Yes, I do. There it is. I have the 1st Brigade, Leguay. They're dead, so I'm down to 19. And if I go to 0, I crack. Doug's goal is to get right here to the Stadler arm and manage to kick me out of this area. My goal is to survive, basically, through a very, very long 2nd day. So all that as preface, I have to come down here and roll Doug some momentum dice to see how long he'll be able to come at me. So we're going to roll those dice here in secret. And the printer is off. Excellent. So everyone at home can see this secret number and know what it is, and know that that is how far Doug can go this turn in terms of his orders. So without further ado, have at me.
All right, so movement. I am going to...
Yes, Bayonet Brandt. 2nd Brigade has its very own grill. Super. Oh my goodness, we have 4 people watching already. Hey, everybody. So let me put the...
All right, I'm going to declare...
Yes.
These 3 units of the 1st Brigade a force.
Very good.
And we're going to move them. So that'll cost me 3.
Mm-hmm.
And remind me how far we move.
Well, I got 2 numbers right there. These are base widths.
Ah, there we go.
So it's a 6-3. This is a difficult move because you're on a river. So you got a 3 right there. So, and the nice thing about a difficult move, if nice it be, you can pivot at either the beginning or the end of your move, not both. Uh-oh. My friend Doug went away. That's not acceptable. I'm going to have to invite him back. He did something wrong. He went completely offline. It's harrowing. I'm going to assume he's going to make his way back. I'm going to remain optimistic. So what I was talking about in the conversation I was having with Doug is that in BLUCHER, you've got 2 different ways to move. And they're both reflected on the movement rates, which are conveniently printed on these cards. And by the way, if Ross watches this, Ross from the Old Meldrum War Games group, once again, they're the guys that did all this work. I just put this in. This map, this amazing map, and all these BLUCHER counters were done by them. So they're the ones that get all the credit for that. But anyway, they printed these things on here. So you can see, zoom right in, that our guy Alder here, he's got a move of 2 or 1. 2 if he does a simple move, or 1 if he does a complex move. You can also see we're using these yellow blocks. I've got blue ones. This indicates that there have been casualties. So these fellas here have both taken a hit. Let me see if I can find Doug yet. He has gone away. Somebody has harmed my guy. I don't like that. For those who don't know, Doug is an IT guy, so the fact that he's the one that's fallen offline is profoundly distressing. The BCOD crash is at least a -4 for the balance of the game, I think. I think pretty much you can no longer attack me. That's what I'm going to say. Anybody know any show tunes? We could do show tunes while Doug is rebooting. this down. And you'll notice it says the current momentum. This allows us to track how much Doug has spent. What he's doing here is called a core move, and this is allowed because these fellows are close enough together, and they are from the same core. 6 core, 6 core, 6 core. So there they all are. So they're allowed to do all those motions together, and it only costs 1 mo point apiece. Is he back yet? Yeah, but Brent, we can't have you humming because, frankly, we need you on the mic. You know, we'd have to have you on the mic. One of these days, you're going to take that Macintosh and you're going to realize that they have Tabletop Simulator for the Macintosh, and you can play this game. I'm not sorry I said it. There's Doug. You know, that right there is an excuse. That's an excuse. Playing at work. I thought all you Macs were so very portable. As if we're paying that much attention. Come on now. Well, you can move units from core to core. The problem is if you do, you can move them around, but then you're going to wind up moving them individually. In order to give a core order, they have to be from the same core and within a certain distance of each other. One of the things that BLUCHER sometimes gets a lot of grief about is he doesn't require you to keep divisions together. You can, move them around and kind of shuffle them all over the board. And Sam actually, in his FAQ for this game, says any rule like that, it just winds up being really tedious. And he says, if you want to keep divisional integrity, go right ahead. I'm not going to object to it. But I just didn't want to write that rule. So once again, we can see here that this is 6 core first division, 6 core first division, so it works out. But Doug is also ordering 6 core second division. So, there's a little of that mixing and matching going on. But as long as you're from the same core, you can do it. All right. Is he invitable? All right. I have invited him. Now I must... All right, he's in game. That's good. Okay, now I must invite him back to chat. He's taken the correct color. Are you back?
We're there.
There you are. That you do understand that you're the IT guy in the room, right?
Testing.
I hear you.
Cannot hear you.
My microphone appear. Oh, no, my microphone is working.
I'm not really sure. Let me try and invite you.
Okay. Borrowing from a phrase, can you hear me now? I gather you can't hear me.
Test, test. Daggone it.
Interestingly enough, Bayonet Brant can hear both of us. Good.
Yeah, I can hear my own mic and my own sound on this side, just not you.
That's weird.
Ah, now I can hear you.
All right, excellent. All right, that's good. Now
So
you've left it.
yeah, I think I got to rejoin the game.
All right, you want me to invite you, or you want to find it?
Let me try and find it here real quick.
All right.
All right, you still hear me?
I can still hear you. Can you still hear me?
I still hear you.
Oh,
All right.
all right. So, when last we left our story, the Austrians had decided to activate these three men of the Sixth Corps.
Right.
It had been determined that this
And
is a difficult move, this is a simple move, and this is a difficult move.
right, so base width is 3 inches.
Affirmative.
All right, so I got a difficult move of 3 inches.
Mm-hmm.
I have a simple move
Mm-hmm.
of 6 inches,
Yes.
up to 6 inches.
Correct.
And this other one's a difficult move.
Mm-hmm.
And they can turn, right?
Right, that's the nice thing about a difficult. You can pivot before or after, just not both.
All right, there's them boys.
All right, I will update the Mo counter to 3. Given as there were 6 dice, you are confident of your ability to proceed.
Okay. We're going to go ahead and do a core activation over here for the 1st Grenadier Brigade.
Very good.
And we will do a I'm going to do, let's see, a simple move I can pivot at the end, right?
Yep. But you got to remember that you're going to wind up engaged with me.
Right.
You can charge me at that point, but pretty much you're looking at a charge in me.
Well, I'm okay with that.
I didn't think you weren't.
I'm okay with that, especially since you're not prepared.
I'm completely unprepared for your filthy charging. But since you're charging, it's straight ahead. Bonk. You stay right there. Had to go and charge me, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I did.
Suppose it's the point.
And this guy, I'm just going to move up onto his flank, like so.
Fair enough. Why, that makes this 5-5. What else you got?
Da, 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 So I'm going to go ahead and activate.
Oh, you left me. I lost my blue hand here.
How much more grief do I want to cause?
I should think all of it, but you do. You do you.
All right, let's go ahead and activate Henneberg.
Mm-hmm. You must needs indicate who is being activated in what, like if it's all 4 or 2, and you always have to activate 2 at a time. Because I get
2 at a time.
It has to, a core activation has to be at least 2.
Oh, I was just going to activate an individual unit.
Okay, then you have to stop doing core activations.
Right. Yep. So Henneberg is going to do a difficult move.
Oh, okay. Though just for the viewers, he need not do so because there's no difficult terrain here. I suppose he wants to turn at the end of his move.
That would be correct. And I'm going.
That costs 2.
Still going.
Proceed.
All right. So Wachwalt is going to go. Mr. Croissant. And we'll do a simple move for him. He can basically move. Does it have to be exactly straight ahead, or can they move
straight ahead on a rope?
Call it like so.
Hasdrubal's on board. Early start insofar as, yes, we did begin a little early, and then we had technical difficulties, so we're going to call it about even.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here we go. We're at 9. Now I have to remind myself of my number. Very good. Proceed, please.
And Weidrunkel.
Well, yes, that says you. You do, and you'll clean it up. Weidrunkel wishes to go far ahead, yeah.
All right. Do I still have any?
You're at 9. You may continue.
Well, in that case, I guess I'll move these positional batteries.
Okay.
And I'm going to turn them at the beginning of the move.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll go there.
All right. You're at 11. You may continue.
Okay. I'm going to activate the Hammer's Regiment of the 2nd Grenadier Brigade.
Otherwise known as the Wrong Ways at the moment.
Yep, and that's why we're going to turn them around.
We're at 13.
Well, I had a pretty good MO roll then, didn't I?
Well, it is 6 dice.
Yeah. I'm going to call it at that. I think that's good.
All right. Well, let's... You and I refresh ourselves. You've done your moving. I think that means you have to do violence to me now.
Ew.
Your number was 17.
Wow.
Yeah. Anyone who didn't move can shoot at me. That's in range.
And I don't think that's a whole lot of people.
I don't think it is. Yeah, I think
the prepared guys in the town, I don't think they get to fire.
Correct.
So there would be the only ones that are in range that didn't move, to the best of my knowledge. What is musket range again?
That's not a bad thing to look up because I was so obsessed with gunnery. Volley fire is 3 inches. Skirmish is 6.
All right, so I don't really think we have much here.
Let's take a look here.
Probably got some skirmish fire here.
Let's have a look. Center to...
Nope, just.
But that's still some. I don't know why
That's what we have. Just, yeah.
So
all right, well, let's go ahead and do skirmish fire from Grill.
Does the... let's see here. I definitely have... So let's refresh ourselves. Your elan is 6, correct? On that unit?
Let me look. Correct.
Let's see. You are skirmishing, which means you have a penalty, which means you will roll 3 dice. You, however, have that delightful little cannon thing.
Yep.
Which means you get that extra die. So,
4 die.
You will roll 4 dice. You need 6s.
But we're not going to get any of those today.
None today at that particular shot. Those fellows in the woods had bullets crash all about them, and none struck home.
Otherwise, I don't believe we have anybody close enough that didn't move.
No, yeah, your horsies over here, they don't shoot at all. So, very good. Well, I know what that leaves us. That leaves us to do some fisticuffs.
That's right.
Where would you like to fisticuff first?
I think we only have one.
The one charge, yeah.
Right here.
So we have a sword and we have a shield. That, of course, is of consequence, I can only imagine. I have a gun and a skirmish, which I don't think will do me a lick of good. Your sword, it will be recalled, is shock. That is +1 in combat when attacking. I'm sure you're going to like that. Your shield is a +1 when defending, so that doesn't moot anything. Yeah, I got nothing.
+1 die, right?
Yep. So again, we'll go over the combat procedure. There's no dice to allocate this time because it's all against all. The defender will... So the... I have no flanks. That's good to know. There are no modifiers. This is all fire, right? Yeah, that's just shooting bonuses. Elan. Yes, universal modifiers. You get a +1. Oh, that's it. Infantry, attacked infantry. If it is a garrison. But we look and we see, I am not a garrison.
You are not.
I am not. So we see I will be rolling 5 dice. You will be rolling 5 dice as well. But you
I
get
get
a
a
6.
+1, so I get 6.
And our target number is 4, is it not? That is the number we are each looking to roll.
Is that the case? I don't really remember here.
Yeah, there it is, right
Go back and look.
there.
Yep.
4 plus. 5 dice for me, 6 dice for you. Bad luck to you, sir. Ooh.
Well, that doesn't look good for you.
Yeah, it really doesn't. I rolled 2. I did roll 2. So what was our? How many did you get?
And I rolled 1, 2, 3.
So 3 to 2. So not dreadful.
Yeah, so it's not horrible.
Let the record reflect. If the defender's score was greater, it is not. If I was outscored, I take fatigue equal to the difference, which is 1. If not broken, then retreat. Well, well, well. That's a bitter blow for my morale. So I take 1 fatigue first. Scooch. And I must retreat this way. If I recall correctly, it is... Oh, bother. How far back must I go?
Wasn't it 2 base widths?
Is it a full... That strikes my memory as true, but I can't believe that's the one thing I'm not remembering. That's a whole separate sheet. Let me...
Passive units retreat at least 2 base widths if they lose in combat.
Thank you. 2 base widths. My goodness. Well, this is going to be a challenge. This is interesting. We talked about this before we fired this up, that it's interesting that I've got to take the shortest route that goes through my rear hex. So I must be honest to that. I don't know where I go because I certainly can't cross the Danube.
No, don't you just keep going until you get to a clear spot then?
I think one must.
Which, kind of runs you like back to Vienna.
Yeah, I mean it's going to certainly push me back to this area. I would think over in these trees. Yeah, I'm certainly open, Hasdrubal, if you've got any thoughts on this, but given what a parking lot this is and the fact that I can't... Yeah, certainly it's dishonest to dislocate this way. I think that's right. See if Hasdrubal has anything to suggest.
Yeah, if I remember, you had to go until it was clear.
Yeah. You know, I would certainly aggressively try to get into some trees, but again, with the Danube to your back... And, of course, I'm looking the wrong way. Something like that, I think. Where is that bridge, just so I'm being honest to it?
Yeah.
I think it's about right. It's pretty much as soon as I clear the bridge, I hook this way. How's that look?
That was bitter.
Does that look like a savage... Is that a sufficiently savage retreat?
Well, wouldn't you maybe more go over here?
You think? Is that honestly out my back, though?
Yeah, probably not.
Because that's the thing. I mean, my back area, just from the 45, is kind of this way.
Right.
I was trying to be true to that, I guess. So I think I just keep going.
Yeah.
Which, you know, if you think about it, these guys are leaving. You know.
Right.
They've had a very bad day. So what do you got to do? You got to take at least a fatigue. I know that. You're the winner. Let's see, attacker outcomes.
Don't remember.
If any defenders equaled or outscored you, we did not. If you outscored them, you take 1 fatigue, and you may advance if no defenders remain in contact. I can't. Of course, you don't want to advance. Heavens.
Oh, heavens, no! Why would I do that?
Well done.
All right, so my boys square up, right?
Yep.
Could they square up like that more?
I don't think so. I think they've got to advance.
I
Advancing is
hate
advancing.
that.
Yeah,
I
you're
really
gonna.
like that.
Well, remember, yeah, because the problem is you too will now not have a chance to garrison.
Right.
That's so, but that's probably the truth here, I think. However, this is an immediate drop of 3 to my morale when morale check time comes.
Right.
So I'm now down to 4. All right. Anybody else? Are we done? Was that it?
I think that was all we had.
Let's see if Hezrubal had any thoughts. Oh, really? Hezrubal thinks it's a pickup and count as broken.
Well, that could be.
I'm not against that. I mean, that really does make sense to me.
Yeah, if you can't find any place to go to.
Yeah, I mean, but as of when? I mean, I certainly don't want to fight it because it does make sense. Because there's.
Yeah, I mean, let me.
Yeah, why don't you poke around? You're gonna.
I'm looking at rules real quick.
All right. Because that's not crazy talk to me. How to retreat. Ah.
This is frustrating that I can't seem to search.
It's on page 65. Yeah, 2 base width is the minimum retreat distance that a retreating unit must move. If a unit ends its retreat sitting on a friendly unit, then it must keep retreating until it finds space. As soon as it does, then it ends its retreat there. A unit whose path of retreat would take it off the enemy's table edge is broken. If it takes it off a friendly or neutral edge, it retires. If it cannot retreat due to impassable terrain or the inability to trace movement without passing through enemy units. So I guess,
yeah,
you're
not broken.
Yeah, I mean, because I think this is still. Although, you know what? Did I turn too much? Because remember, I've still got to go out my back area.
Right.
Yeah, I think he's broken. I really do. Because to me, he's got to go out this 45 degree. He's got to trace it back through that.
Okay.
No, I'm comfortable saying he's broken. I really am. I'm not happy about it, but I think that's right. All right. So I got 2.
So basically he hit impassable terrain.
Yeah, he hits the Danube.
He hits the Danube.
Which is part of the French predicament. All right. So, with that bad bit of news for the French commander, thanks so awfully much, we move to the 4th turn. Here we go, Bip. Want to give me some Mo dice? I won't need many.
Yeah. Let me just move my countery thing here. And you get 6.
Mercy sakes alive.
All right.
All right. Well. I don't think there's any question I can do this. Have it, you. Mine are going to be individual moves. I just don't have that many dudes to move. Activate him for 2.
Uh-huh. Keep going.
And these 2 jokers are going to come with for 2 each, so a total of 6.
All right. Keep going.
7, 8.
All right. Going.
You know what sucks? 45 degrees sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you charge, you can only pivot 45 degrees. When did you do this?
Yeah, we started that way.
Yes, you did.
Because he was in there overnight.
Yeah. Jerk. We are so not friends anymore. That guy and I are going to come to cross purposes. Still, what am I doing? 10.
Keep on going.
Difficult move. No, that's not going to work. Huh. That's really interesting.
Yeah, you're sort of jammed in.
Yeah, I gotta. Well, what I gotta do is I gotta get over myself and realize that this is just a bunch of difficult moves into bad terrain, is what it is.
Right.
I really gotta deal with that a little better in my head. All right, so what do I got here? 4. Yeah, this is 4 core. All right. How do you guys feel about trees? I hope you like them. Here we go. 12.
And you're done.
All right. Woo! I didn't roll particularly well, to be honest.
No, it wasn't.
Did I roll very well at all? All right, he's going to be out of my arc of fire to shoot at. I can't shoot up a built the thing anyway. What am I thinking? Quit being wrong in the head. How about 6 inches? Let's make our way down the row.
It might be a skirmish there, yeah.
All right. Oh, hey, and I get that thing at skirmish. Look at that. I must shoot the
Yeah, try that. Check that from top down, right from center.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm coming up with like 6.2.
I think you're right. You're just a little out there. But is it center to center or center to closest?
It might be if it's center to closest, we're okay.
Yeah, it's center to closest. I'm fairly certain.
Yeah,
So
you're right.
Yeah, I'm there. So
Yep.
I got 5 shots, but I'm gonna get some extras. Because I got stuff. I got guys.
You got skirmies and you got guns.
I get that bonus, which means I get that +1, but I also get the +1 when shooting. So 5 halved to 3, correct? It's half rounded up.
Yeah.
Yep, round up. So 3 + 1, 4. 4 dice and a 5 counts. Come on, fellas.
Yeah, remind me what the bonus is?
A 5, had I rolled 1, would have counted.
Ah, right.
I don't need just 6s.
Right.
Not that mattered. This is 3 dice. How am I doing? Yeah.
It gets there.
3 dice. Only 6s count. Wow. You fellas could have just stayed home, really. I'm just saying. You, on the other hand, are going to get some cannon in your face. That's what you're getting.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And is it? No, it's not. It is not short range. Oh, no, it is. It is. That is canister, because I think canister is 6. And that, as has Drubal pointed out in our last game, that is a heavy gun. The artillery fire that is short range, 2 base widths, so 6 inches. Am I inside 6?
Yeah, you were in it.
All right. So 6 inches right over there. I got 4 guns left, but that's a heavy gun, so 5. I'm firing canister, so I get that bonus.
The heavy artillery bonus is only bonus when firing at long range.
At long range? Interesting.
Yeah.
All right, so 4. Up 1 to 5. Okay, Do I get a bonus? Yes, I get a bonus because I'm firing canister. So that's it. I get one. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
4 dice and 1/5 hits. Blam. Hey, there's something.
There's a hit.
Scooch that down. Copla. Let's see here. And you're not a heavy gun. You goof. So that would be 4.
Yeah, and he's out of canister.
Yeah, so 4 dice, no bonus. I'll still do it. 4 dice, no bonus.
Oh yeah, it's worth doing.
Yeah.
You still got to. You lose a ammo on both of those guys.
I did take the ammo off the one, but I got to do it off the other. I got 2 4s. All right. Hey, and another hit. That dude right there. Right, not.
Let me get a cube.
Okay. See if Hasdrubal's yelling at us about anything.
Didn't he start? Didn't this heavy foot artillery start at 4?
No.
Oh yeah,
overnight.
Yep, that's right. Yeah, he was at 5 and you moved him down. Got it.
Captain Darwin is pleased that we have revisited Swamp Castle. Yes, this is the fight for Swamp Castle. Ain't nobody here shooting. He'd really like to shoot, but can't. How about this? Well, this feller wants to shoot back at the feller what shot him. He found that very disrespectful. Or do we say this? Who hit him?
This guy, Grill.
Okay. So that's right at the fringe of the range. 5 dice, but he's got that skirmish. Skirmish is just a bonus, right? Right?
Right.
Skirmish.
Now he's in the woods.
But he's deliberately set up such that his front edge is outside the wood.
Mm-hmm. Then he's good.
Yeah,
right.
That's the thing. So I'm at skirmish range, so I do get a bonus. But it's half rounded up. Where is he? There he is. Half. Is he? He's down in a. Yeah, he's to 5, 3. 3 with a bonus. Okay. Wow, that was underwhelming. All right, I think I'm done shooting at you. I hope I've done you sufficient harm. I doubt it. Yeah. Those guys were out of range. All right, melees. Let's do the less consequential one first.
Okay.
That's this one. You got anything over there? You got nothing. So it's just something and something. So it's 5.
You got 6 dice.
5 to. Ooh, who are these guys? What, you got the magic hussars? Is what you got?
Yeah. They're Grazi. Those are Hungarians, man. Look at them. Grazi, gotta be.
Just look at these guys. They're serious.
Look at these guys. They're really, they're real hussars.
I get it. All right. So you're rolling 6 and I'm rolling 5, and we both want 4s.
Yep.
There we go.
All right, I'll take that.
You jerk. You complete jerk.
I'll take that.
That's 2 for me. Ow. It's 5. It's 5 to 3. Yeah. That's what I saw. Okay. This guy actually might be able to make it 2 base width back. Let's find out. Yeah, he does.
Yep.
Glad I moved those guys. Don't mind saying. And he faces the wrong way. Sorry. There we go. And you can advance, but you must still take your 1 hit.
Can I advance? Because I was defending?
I thought that did not matter. Oh, you're the defense. I get it. If the defender
Yeah.
score was greater, you take 1 fatigue. If the defender score is greater than the attacker's, yes, you just take the 1 fatigue. That's it. And then if the defender equaled or outscored this attack, I take 2, and then I must retreat. That's it. So you get 1. Take your fatigue, sir.
I will.
Dirty Hungarians.
You messing with the wrong guys.
No, I get it. Clearly I am. This fight over here at Essling is not going my way. Jerks. Alright. And now the big one.
Actually, you get 2 more.
Where's the
You
other
got
one? Sorry,
this one here,
Oh, yeah, this is my better one.
this one here.
Alright, let's do this one. I like this one better.
Okay.
So that's 5 with nothing. Oh, you're gonna get an extra die.
Yeah, I get 4 but 1, so I'm 5.
Is that a bonus or is that a die?
Good question.
Plus 1 die. I hate that a lot. So 5 to 5 that way. Any other modifiers? That's shooting. Don't look at shooting, Jim. That does not help you. Here we are. Infantry versus infantry. You are flanked. You must reroll all successes.
Okay.
I don't hate that.
And
5 to 5.
nothing else.
Nope.
Nothing else because I'm in a town.
Right. 5 to 5.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Oh, look at that! Look at that!
I was
this
saving
could be
it.
bad.
I was saving it.
You were. You clearly were. All right, and I've got to re-roll 3.
Correct. Nice. But it is
So
still
a whopping 2.
It is
Yeah.
still 5 to 2. Defender outcomes. You are outscored, so you take 3.
Ouch.
And if you are not broken, you must retreat.
I'm not broken, so I must retreat. My 2 base widths. And I believe he's got to spin around, right?
Yep, he must face the wave from which he was struck. And I believe I'm going to take 1, correct? For we must always take our fatigue. And I may advance. Jeez Louise. Lordy Land of Goshen. Yeah, I don't know how I don't, I guess. I'm going to regret that.
Yeah, it's going to suck.
But do I give it to you for free? Well...
So, yeah, I don't know that you necessarily really want to do that.
Yeah, I don't think I do. I don't think I do. Yeah, I think I'm good. I think I'm... Not sideways, I don't.
Right.
Not sideways in the immediate presence of the enemy, I don't.
Mm-hmm.
A retreating attacker faces guy. Yeah. Retreating attacker faces guy. He retreated. Oh, I get it. Yeah. Oh, Hasdrubal is correcting me. I retreated. Retreating attackers face back.
Correct. Yes.
So, thank you, as always, Hasdrubal. All right.
Yep, so you're good.
Oh, this is... God, I'm feeling dumb about this. I really am. You're rolling 6 dice. You've got a +2 because you're prepared. Ick. And I'm rolling 7. So I do have an advantage, if slight. You got anything else? You got any marks? Anything?
Got a gun.
Does that help?
I don't think so. Not in...
Or with fisticuffs?
I don't think it does with melee.
Let's make sure. When shooting. Alright, infantry versus infantry. Prepared infantry. Yeah, you have no flanks. Jerk. Where are those modifiers? There they are. You are a garrison. And a weedy git.
I got +2.
So that's 7 to 6. Looking for 4s.
Not over strength, am I?
Didn't see that.
Nope. Nope, I am not. Though there was one that I had somewhere
you do.
over here that was.
You do, but not that dude. Yeah. So I got 7. You got 6. I punch you in the face. He said optimistically. I really don't. Wow. Is that 5 to 1?
Yep.
I invoke the fact that you had a blue screen of death earlier, and that entitles me. That entitles me to do something that isn't this. Oh my good gracious. Attacker. If you equal me, I take 2 fatigue and I retreat, and you take 1 fatigue. Bounce.
Do I even take 1?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if defender's score was greater than attacker's, take 1. Yeah.
You had a fight.
Equal or outscored. Yep.
You had a fight.
Yep.
That's fine. I repeat. Jerk. Yeah, at least I wounded you, I suppose.
You took 2 though, right?
Nope, 1. Or I did not take my 2. Oh, you're right. I certainly do take 2. Excuse me. I'm sorry. There we are. I sure do. Anything else? I'm done.
I think that's that turn.
Very good. Clipping along now. Humana. 5. Coming over here, giving you some dice. Oh! Got a little better there. Proceed.
Okay. All right, we're gonna do a core move. I'm declaring Infantry Regiment 14. Well, Alder and Alder.
Mm-hmm.
All of Alder here.
All of Alder.
Is a force. And they are moving.
Okay.
So this is a difficult move, so he's going to turn just a teeny bit at the beginning because he has to in order to not clip the town.
Okay.
So.
Gotta move these trees out the way.
And same deal here. This guy's going to move just a tad bit. Really need that less than 15 degrees.
Yep. My protest is falling on deaf ears with those guys.
Okay. So we're going to go ahead and do the these 6 core guys here as a force. So
Sure.
Meister and positional batteries.
Cool.
And the positional batteries are a difficult move.
Mm-hmm. Takes you to 4.
Okay. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. We're going to go ahead and declare Maryville and Hammer a force.
Mm-hmm.
Maryville's will be a difficult move as he turns and charges.
Well, and again, that's he pivots and charges.
Yep.
Yep. And the engagement area, just because this is the thing I was most wondering about. Yeah, it doesn't matter one way or the other, really. But I was wondering about one thing is that it's only out the front that he shoots that engagement zone. It's an alleyway essentially, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I believe that's the case. Yeah.
Okay. Very good.
Okay.
That was a fifth, correct? Or no, it's fifth and sixth. Or did you move the other guy yet?
I haven't moved him yet.
I didn't think. Okay, did I think so?
And he's got a difficult move. Well, I was thinking 15 degrees is not allowing me to turn at all, so he's gonna. He's gonna like so. Then I'll turn here. Like that.
Yeah, I don't know as I had a better answer than that. Anyway, so you had the 4 fellas here and the 2 fellas here, so you're at a total of 6.
Okay, we'll call over here Reese and Reinhard
All right, I see that.
are a force.
They're all 4 core fellas.
And we're going. Okay, so he has to stop there because he bumps into the corner of that guy. Not any choice about it.
Seven, 8, 9.
Okay. Time to start doing some individual stuff. Alright, so Henneberg.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna do a difficult move.
Here's your oversized dude.
Yep. Well, actually, this entire brigade
is oversized? Or this?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So if you look, there's 2 Hennebergs that are both oversized.
Mm-hmm.
And then this 2nd Brigade, Waquant, is oversized. 3rd Brigade of Litzel is oversized. There's some big boys over here.
Yeah, there are. Gracious me.
That's Belgard's core,
Mm-hmm.
which I could attach him to. I don't remember how we do that.
You just throw him down.
Okay.
You just throw him down. So that's where he is right now.
It doesn't really matter until it's time for combat, though. So
I think you do have to put him down at a particular point, though.
okay.
It doesn't.
Well,
I think it's.
since I got to move straight,
Yeah.
this is going to be a difficult move because I'm going to rotate him.
Okay.
And then I'm going to move him 3, and that doesn't put him close enough to do anything. Except he would be able to shoot
But he moves.
next turn.
Oh, there you go.
Gonna leave him alone. We'll activate the 1st Grenadier Brigade Melgum, who is near us, damn it, broken. He's going to do a difficult move to just plain get out of there.
So the way it works, before you make any activations, you may attach a sub-commander to one of the units in his corps.
Okay. Got it.
And then he stays there for the balance of the game, although, of course, he stays on the table. His marker then is him, but you can move him, obviously.
Right. Okay. What about this CNC? Because you got Napoleon on the board, but I don't have Charles.
I think the deal is that Charles just doesn't do any good. But
actually, he's got a mobility thing.
Does he? The following rules offer several.
Yeah, I mean, he can activate a force
Sub-commanders
by command.
Offer several. It doesn't seem to say how you indicate where he is. I forget what Napoleon's is, but is Charles's location specific?
All mine says is mobility. So he basically can activate a force by command. All it says. Activating a force by command does not end the movement phase.
Yeah, that's the thing. Because the CNC can always activate a force by command. And that ends movement. And you can do that irrespective of... You do that if you think you're running out of Mo dice, basically, I think.
Okay, but mine doesn't.
Right, it doesn't... Well, it doesn't end the turn anyway. You still pay... If he does, however...
Yeah, you pay the cost.
Yeah.
What it says here is activating a force by command does not end the movement phase. Rather, it simply costs an amount of MO equal to the number of units in that force. So he could order a force to move. He could activate a force at any point, and it doesn't end the turn. Doesn't end the movement.
Mm-hmm.
But apparently he doesn't have to be on the board anywhere to do that.
Yeah, but he does, though. That's the thing. Has the option to move, but force by command to this ends the movement phase. They have to be within two... It's the deal with the CNC is any and all eligible friendly units within 6 inches of that marker activate together, regardless of their type, distance from each other, everything. So he's...
Right, so the question is, should he be on the board now or not?
Yeah, this is what I'm looking at. Necessarily literal spot. Okay, and this is what I thought. He's the one that you just kind of throw down. This is Sam's note. Although we call him the CNC, this marker represents the focus of attention of the Army's commander.
Yeah, I remember reading that. Yeah,
so it's like he's saying, right here is where Charles is paying attention, and then we measure from there.
Right. Okay. Okie dokie.
So, Hasdrubal, do you take that? So that's what we've concluded. But the question is, once he's done giving that command, is he picked up, or does he now move as a regular marker? Not that Doug's doing that immediately, anyway.
Yeah, my sense is that if it's the focus of command, he doesn't move as a regular marker. He comes off the board.
Yeah, he just keeps slapping around like that.
Right.
You are the wrong tint color. I don't accept that.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and activate
Who dis?
this positional batteries over here for the 4th core.
Okay, very good. Yes, I was wondering where you were. Proceed.
And again, that'll be a difficult move because they've got to turn.
No, if they turn at the beginning of the move, that can be a simple.
It's then it's a simple.
Yeah.
That's a simple move then.
Yeah, figured you might like that a little better.
Yeah, I've been doing some difficult moves that I need to.
Yeah, simples are at the start, complex or difficults are at the start or the end.
Alrighty. I think that's everything at this point.
All right.
Yep.
Your number was 18 again. Very distressed by the good numbers you're getting. In any event, now you will commence to shoot at me. If you have.
All right. Yeah, I do have a few, I think. Got one here.
Where's that? This gent here?
By Runkle again. Yep. Can fire he can just make.
That's right. We shot at each other last time, didn't we?
Yeah, we shot at each other last time.
I would. Who's closer? If that's.
Yeah, I think closer is Albert.
Oh, okay. So Albert, let me figure out who you're shooting at. Got it. 2nd Brigade Albert.
Yep.
So 5 dice up to 3 plus 1, 4. 4 dice. You need 6s.
Yep.
Ooh.
Well, there's one.
Pew. Next.
There's one. That's a melee. He moved. These guys moved.
Mm-hmm.
This guy did not.
Sure didn't.
So, yep. He's same deal. 4 dice.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Ooh.
1 hit.
And saucy with that.
I think this guy can do it too.
Yeah. You're a little off me.
Drill can do it.
Yep.
But he's only going to be. Well, yeah, he's 3 dice.
3 dice. 3 dice. 3 dice. Oh.
And he gets 1.
Naughty man.
And he gets 1. And I think that's all the shooting.
Mm-hmm. 1 melee or 2 or more? Let's have 1.
There's just 1. Just 1. Just this one.
Well, gosh. All right. I have the berm to my side. That's the only thing I've got going for me.
Right. So I've got 3 plus 1. I've got 4 going into your flank.
Well, it just means I reroll successes.
Right.
So I've got 5 plus 1, 6. It's the only thing that Bloody Berm does for me.
That was 4. Right,
6.
that was 4.
Is that right?
Yep, I'm 3 plus 1.
3 plus 1, 4, and I'm
4.
6. 6 dice.
Yep.
Here we go. So the only question is, does even my 1 work? It does.
It
So
does.
2 to 1. 2 to 1. 2 to
Yep.
1. Not as bad as, boy, that sure looked like it could have been.
It could have been.
A whole lot worse. Anyway, defender outcomes. The defender score was, I was outscored, so I take a fatigue. I must retreat. You outscored me. You take a fatigue and may advance. So I gotta go.
You got a long way to go.
The only question is, I'm assuming I have to go away from you. Because I know I have to go out my... There's this business, but obviously
Right.
I have to go out my...
So you're going to end up like back here in the woods.
Right, that's my question. If that's the case, I can see exactly where I'm going. Back to page 65, people. If attacked on more than one side, or if retreating across the opposite edge would be impossible due to the presence of enemy units or impassable terrain, I may trace my path to movement across any edge not contacted by an enemy unit. Alright. So, yeah.
Yeah, wrong guy.
Whoops.
It's this guy.
That seem right?
Yeah, unless you want to put him... I think
Is that better?
put him back here.
That's better. Alright.
I mean, if you want to put him there, I'm happy to charge him, but...
He's fleeing, and now he takes 1 damage, correct? And you take 1 damage, and you may advance.
Yeah, because you were defending. Yeah, I already took mine off.
Alright, so do you wish to advance?
Oh, I guess I do.
Whoa. Whoa. He can either move as a regular marker, or you can pick him up. Cool. That's what I would have thought. Yeah, you retreat out the opposite side you're attacked on. Jeez. So he goes this way, and then he goes that. This is an interesting question. Just these really, really long retreats.
Right. Yeah, that part of the rules seems...
I get the idea. I get exactly the idea, but he leaves the door open. See, because the issue here isn't really impassable terrain, although, shoot. You know, the issue here isn't impassable terrain, honestly. It's the other guys, right?
Right.
You know, that's really the problem. I think that's more reasonable given what happened here. Otherwise, yeah. All right, very good. We have another guest, and the question from Red Sachs is what in the briefing notes, Red? All right, so you did choose to advance.
I did.
All right. Coming over that ditch, are you? Bother that. All right.
Well, I kind of wanted to get out of... I wanted to make sure I wasn't in artillery range.
That has merit. Okay. Was that all?
I think it is.
All right, we move this notch along then. Here we go.
I think it is.
Give me some mo dice.
Okay.
These guys from the 4 Corps are wondering what in the blue blazes these guys are doing. Alright, so these fellas over here, just so folks know the rules, these fellas over here just can't see these guys. Because pretty much Woods blocks absolutely at this scale, is my understanding. Unless
makes sense.
unless you're like this fellow over here that's poking his nose out.
Right.
What a disaster. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's pay attention. I got 4 Corps, that's who I thought it might be. Yeah, I mean, seriously, what else am I going to do? I'm going to activate... Are you... Excuse me, Mr. Tree Guy. I gotta move this tree. These two gentlemen of the 4th Corps, sufficiently close one to another, are going to activate together as a core move for 2.
Okay, so it's two units moving
Yeah.
for 2. Okay.
I'm assuming you project your engagement distance this way too, right? That if you're in a town and prepared, I know you don't have flanks,
Yeah.
but
Right.
I'm assuming you still project engagement. So, as that is likely the case, charge distance is 6 inches. How far is charge? Because I know we get to ignore difficult terrain.
I don't remember. 6 makes sense, but I don't remember.
Difficult, simple, charge.
Yeah.
I'm just curious where you see it.
I don't see it. Let's see here.
Alright, page 41.
Or 44, yeah.
Yeah, 41 is the charge. The charge move. 2 base widths for an 6 inches. Very good. I don't know why I remembered that, but I did. Very good. Well, you leave me no choice, sir. Pivot. Straight ahead, please. Bonk. His homie. Obviously a difficult move, go figure. These guys are having a bad freaking day. Straight. That's about all he can do. Yeah. So it's 2.
Okay. Yeah, obviously you can keep going.
Good gravy. All right. Yes. This mess. How did I get this muddled up? Man, that was a skillful bit of generalship, I don't mind saying.
There's just not that much you can do. You're so packed in.
I'm trying. I've been trying to give myself a little bit of air. All right, them Hungarians is filling me with rage.
Well, that worked out so well for you last time.
Shut
you
it.
Must...
I'll not hear your nonsense. Pam. And then this fella's gonna.
Technically, they got to move over a little bit because they're hitting that terrain.
It don't matter. Difficult don't matter in a charge.
Oh, I suppose that's true.
Yeah, but you know what? They don't want to be in difficult terrain because that costs them. Yeah, that's true. That's a minus, you know.
Yeah.
What being in difficult and all. Shoot, I forgot. Well, I'm gonna have to move him back just because I'm not sure I'm done with core moves yet, and I
Yeah.
realized I can't jump him over him, so I may have to
Right.
do some sorting out.
Okay.
Will the devil take this? Keep that going. Keep that going. Yeah, why don't you hit him in the flank? That'll probably be good. Wait. It's entirely possible I'm also to blame because I set this up this wrong, but what am I going to do? All right, core move. Not even that's organized. Huh, genius. Nice job. All right, I'm down to individuals. Here I go. Two
All right.
here. Bonk.
Okay, so that cost you one?
That's
Two.
two. That's two.
Two. Yeah, it's two.
Individuals are two.
Right. Okay, you can keep going.
Bonk. Two more. Difficult move. Straight. I can't get him clear, can I?
Mm-mm.
All right, well, then you know what you're doing, sport. Bonk. Two more. Am I still good?
Yep.
Two more. Bonk.
You're still good.
You are a freaking toothpaste tube blocking thing is what you are. My four core wishes to sidestep, please. It would be its strong preference that it be enabled to sidestep. All right. This guy that is a long flipping way from home. Difficult move. Back up. Gracious. Okay, that's going to be it, I think.
All right. Well,
Shooting.
you still had two left.
Two left, you say? All right, well, what are you going to do? So this guy did his bonky thing. He moved, so that's nothing.
Hmm.
This fella should be able to shoot, I would think.
Yep, he can shoot because he got shot at, I think.
Yeah.
Well, no, but
yeah,
he was one of the two, but he can.
Skirmishing.
Yeah.
So he gets 5 halved, 3, 4, 4 and a bonus shooting over there. I believe that's my closest. Much better.
Ooh. Owie.
Well, you're being over strength as you are, you're a big target.
Yep.
I'm choosing to believe that. Yep.
Yeah, we know that one does because he fired on you last time.
3 have 2, so 3. Yeah, he did. That's why I'm down to 3, but plus 1 to... to 3. I need it's 3. Little payback. This fella here.
Is that skirmish range? Yeah, that's skirmish range.
Yeah.
So you're halved.
Yeah, but I get a gun. 3 halved
Right.
to 1.5, 2 plus 1 is 3. Right?
Yeah, okay, so 3 halved. All right, yeah. Yeah, all right.
How do I feel about this?
Far. Oh, those are guns. Yeah.
Yeah.
You do it.
It's canister range, so I get a bonus. Canister's a bonus, yeah? That's all
I
that
think.
is. I think that's all it is.
Is it a bonus or is it +1?
Ooh, procedure. Bonuses.
Bonus. An artillery unit that is fine canister is a bonus.
Yeah. So 4 dice, 1 5 counts. Look at that.
Ow.
Found some 6s. It was just 2, I thought.
It was 3 6s.
Was it really? I rolled that well? Holy cow. Never mind.
Yeah,
I just
it was
did it.
3 6s.
I'm happy about that. All right. Yeah, that's. Oh no, we got this too. As long as they're breathing, they're gonna keep shooting, I guess. I'm assuming this fella has become the nearest target. Yep.
Can you shoot at somebody that's engaged?
I'm not shooting. No, I'm shooting at this guy in the back.
Right, but this guy's closer.
You can't shoot at people who are engaged.
That's what I was asking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So then, yeah.
Oh yes, as much as I would like to. Believe me, you.
Yeah, it's Reese then.
Yeah, and that's skirmish. So 3, 2, 2 with a bonus. You are whittling me away. You know that.
That's the idea.
Nothing. Okay, so that was there. I think that's it. Feeling like it. Yeah. Melees. This one here. Yeah, why not? Let's do this stupid thing. 5 for me and 5 for you.
5 for me.
5 apiece. We both need 4s.
But I'm Hungarians.
I understand that. Yeah, you are. Jesus. By 2, yeah.
I got 3 that are above 4.
Yeah, it don't matter. I mean, I'm taking my 2 hits because I lose. Going back here. And you may advance if you wish.
Yeah, he's a defender.
Oh, right. Duh. Okay, you took your 1 over there?
Yep.
You're getting mushed. All right, here we go. 6 dice, yeah. Ooh, somebody's got something special. Look at you, fancy.
Yeah, I've got 2, but I got a +1.
Yeah, so you've got 3.
Yep.
6 to 3.
Yep.
Oh, that was a nice time to
2.
do that. I got 3. So you lose 1, and you must retreat. That's me. Unhand me, sir.
Come here.
Unhand
Come
me, sir.
here.
There you go.
Come on.
And you gotta face the wrong way. It's
2 base widths.
turn around, sir.
Yep.
Show me that fancy
He's
Austrian
leaving.
backpack thing.
He's leaving.
And we're gonna take our berm back. Thank you very much.
Hammer's all about that.
You come over here. boy, I'm going to regret this. Okay. You get no bonus anyway. So you're at 5? Solid?
Yep.
Yeah. I'm at 5 minus 1 because I'm in difficult. Or actually, you are too. We're both in difficult. All right, cool. So 4 to 4? Am I seeing that? Yeah.
Yep, we're both in difficult.
4 to
So
4. 4 to 4. Tie. I believe tie goes to the runner and to the defender.
I think you're correct.
Defender was greater than or equal to. There it is.
Yep.
You take a fatigue. Other than that, if you equaled or scored me, I take 2 fatigue and must retreat. Foo upon you. Boop. Let me check one thing real quick. I think I might owe you a die. Oh, it doesn't matter. I lose. I could only lose 2. So I lost as bad as I could lose.
Yeah.
But I was curious about one thing. Where's the difficult terrain piece? I could swear there was something about difficult terrain. Is it only shooting? Because I'm looking at these penalties here. Defender is entrenched, which you weren't. Oh, there it is. In difficult terrain. Yeah, we did the right thing. Hooray us! All right. We get it right every now and again. All right, so I lost that melee. Did some good shooting, but boy, oh boy. I think that's it.
All right, that's it.
7. Go give you some numbers.
All right, Modai.
You got him. Proceed.
Okie dokie.
Oh, shoot. Thanks, Dribble. Yeah, that's pretty much so. Oh, that's a big deal. Let's remember that for future. Engagement only counts if you start the turn in it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that matters. All right, but Hasdrubal is exactly right. Remember those 3 6s? That pretty much requires me to, yeah, that's right, burn a piece.
Ah, that's right. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, that's right.
Thank you for that, sir.
That is correct. All right. All right, so I'm going to activate these 3 Grenadier units over here. Milgram, Hammer, and Merville.
And they're all going to go away.
2 of them are going to go away.
Okay.
1 of them is not.
Mm-hmm.
Rotate, and he's going to do his. There. This guy is going to rotate that much and do this simple move right into the town.
Jerk.
guy's going to rotate. Does the slope count as difficult?
Nope.
I didn't think it did. And they will withdraw.
That was 3. I counted 3.
Correct. Okay. We're going to activate the 1st and 2nd Brigades of the 5th Division of the 4th Corps.
Very good.
With Reese. And it's 6, so he's just going to go ahead and charge Valerie there in the woods.
It's not very sporting.
Here we go. So that was another 3.
It was. Sorry, I'm just tinting your guys properly. It drives me nuts.
Yeah, I noticed that some of them were blue.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go ahead and activate
This
both.
unsure disaster in the weeds over here.
Yeah, Alder and Hoffmeister. And the positional batteries.
All right.
Oh, gosh. Why not?
It's summer. Let us be gay.
All right, so Alder, this first Alder here,
Uh-huh.
which appears to actually maybe be some. It's got some grenadiers in it. He's in a bad mood, so he's going to go ahead and do that thing.
Yeah. We'll see. That's 10.
All right, we are activating the entirety of First Corps.
Oh, all right then.
And the first thing that we're going to do is Hennenberg is going to charge the town.
Yeah, and is that what they're going to do, huh? That's their move. Bonk.
So,
I don't want them to.
felt he needed to.
Well,
Sorry, I don't know that.
That was definitely you.
that was Alexa.
See? Even Alexis disapproves of your nonsense. Heaven knows I do. Got 6 people watching now. Hey, everybody.
Who knew that Aspern-Essling was such a popular?
Yeah, you know why? Napoleon loses. That's why. You understand
That's
this, right? You do understand that this is the reason.
All right.
You're done.
I was going to say, if that didn't take care of it, I don't know what
I don't
does.
know what would, yeah. Yeah.
I don't know what would.
Yeah, here comes Charles for real.
Yeah, I think we did enough softening up there, so might as well go for it. So nobody actually can shoot.
Oh, those guys are still too far out. And those guys
These
moved.
guys moved
moved a whole flipping core, for God's sake.
Yeah, and so no, there's just no shooting that I can see.
So do your dirty fighting thing. I know you want to do a lot of it. That's exciting.
All right,
this is gonna be a good one.
Let's start over here in Essling.
All right.
So we got Reese, who is oversized, charging Valerie in the woods.
Who is prepared.
Right. I got 6 plus I'm oversized.
What does that do? Is that a bonus, I imagine?
I think it is.
No, bonus don't make sense. I take that back. Because you're looking at 4s.
A +1 or -1 universal modifier in combat.
Ooh, universal, you say? Mercy sakes.
+1 universal modifier.
So a 7 I take? Yes. Yes, you
Looks like it to me.
You are a 7, and I am a 5, because I am prepared. I'm waiting for you. Or do I just get a... Is it just a +1? Because I know it's a +2 against horsies. No flanks, and no, I get nothing. I take that back. I'm a garrison if I'm in a town.
Right.
And if I'm cavalry, you got to reroll successes. But if I'm infantry,
yep,
I just stand here and take a punch in the face.
Yep. Plus, you're in rough terrain.
Yeah, which I'm not entirely in rough terrain. I am in difficult terrain. That is a 2.
Yep.
I'm a 2.
All right, to a 7.
Take this. Hit them both times. 1 hit.
Well, that was 1.
Well, roll your dice, for God's sake, man. Have some honor. Whoa!
Only 3.
You almost didn't get that done.
I know.
And you didn't kill me, which I thought was going to happen. Which I thought was going to be the outcome. I am, however, fatigued.
It is a bad day.
Yeah, I will leave now. You may take the weeds if you wish. You do, however, get a fatigue.
I'm going to get in the weeds.
And I assume, I would ask our friend Ross from Old Meldrum, that he intends those trees to be the long garden outside Essling. Hasdrubal indicates that I should tell the Archduke that artillery cannot fire if any part of its base is in the woods.
Well, there you go. My artillery is just following.
Yeah, they're being trundled.
Mm-hmm. Because I can't see any other way they're going through. All right, so that took that. I'd say Essling is rather indubitably not in French hands anymore.
That is an affirmative. I judge that to be a +3 to you.
All right, so let's go ahead and see what happens over here in Aspern then. All right, so I've got Hennenberg.
Yes.
Going in against Vivet.
Mm-hmm.
And I am again oversized, so I am currently at 4, so I'm a 5.
And I do get my +2 this time, so I'm a 7.
All right.
5 to 7. Get him. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Ooh.
Unfortunately for me, it doesn't matter. You only take the 2.
Right. But I still got to get out of town.
Oh, you do.
You took 1, right?
Yep, sure did. That's why I'm a 4 now.
All right, so I now have to move a long way.
Mm-hmm. But you wind up facing, which is nice.
He's got to get clear back here.
I think that's right. So there was some hard bouncing.
Yep. There's not a whole lot else he can do because I can't shoot at you.
Right. The cannons can, but not the infantry.
Right. I'd have to move the First Corps artillery up. On the other hand, back here,
Meanwhile, back at the ranch,
I've got a 4
I too have a
in
4.
rough terrain. You two have a 4 in rough terrain, so we ought to be 3 to 3 is what it looks like to me.
This is now a slapping fight.
Yeah, pretty much. I got 1.
Got you for 3.
Heck yeah, you sure did.
I take 1.
I take 2.
And you are obligated to leave this forest, for I am the hood.
Yeah, that, not so much. Not so much. Oh, French hold on to Aspern.
They do it then.
Well, kinda.
Yeah, I was going to say, there's a lot of Austrians in Aspern right now, just saying.
Yeah.
And it's not that big a place. So
Right.
Everybody else
I think
out
that's
of
it.
Well, everybody else is out of contact.
I think that's all the fighty.
All right, click. I'll take some turns from you. Or some modex, I should say.
All right, we got more than you normally get. All right, what you gonna do?
Just checking here. I'm looking up the rules on retiring, which is not the craziest idea in the world under certain circumstances.
Right.
You know, like... I need to look something up. This just occurred to me. All right. Here's the thing. You can. This is what was bugging me. You can move through your friendly units.
Okay.
You can move through friendly units. You just
can't stop overlapping.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, that's gonna help me a little bit, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, it still doesn't unbugger the buggery I've done to myself, but yeah, you're not done yet. You fools are not done yet. You bozos oversized. No, you're not. All right, I do have to be honest here, though. Oh, now here's a case where I am clearly in your front area. You jerk.
Yes, you are.
All right. 4 core.
Except, does that extend through rough terrain?
I think it does.
All terrain?
I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters. Let's find out.
I mean, because theoretically, I can't see you and you can't see me.
That's true. We can't. Oh, that's a good point. We can't see each other. As defined on page 19. Very good. This is apparently a very important concept. It was put at the very beginning of the rules. I know you can't charge what you can't see. No limits. Does not say that there are any limits. So I am in your engagement range right here. Which makes sense. I mean, obviously you'd have a bunch of guys watching this space.
Right.
You know, you're not just sitting in that little square. All right, I think I want to make
Oh, they're Austrians. They might be.
Well. Yeah, these guys just got to make themselves useful. But I also much feel like getting my head bloody well blown off. All right. So 4 core. What do I got? Do I have 2 guys to activate? Well, you guys are actually 2nd core, eh? All right. These 2 fellows from 2nd core are going to wake up. How you doing? Told you I don't want you in my forest. That's 2. I will take my chances. Where is the rest of this? What? Forgive me while I excoriate myself. So mad at myself right now.
Hey, and it'd be a great idea. It's probably another cavalry charge over here on your right.
You know. Cause yeah.
Finally, the cuirassiers are in front.
Yeah. Except the other thing I successfully did was break up my flippin' cuirassiers.
Right.
Just a really, really good, great move of genius is what that was. So amazed by me. But, you pay the price for things like that, don't you? Don't you? He is not within 2 base widths. Let me just tell you what I learned. You can retire if you're not within 2 base widths of the enemy.
Ah, okay.
So, are you setting yourself up to be able to shoot by firing off this edge? So, i.e.,
yes.
I can see you. Okay,
That
so
was the idea.
okay,
Yeah.
so he can see you. Very good. That is, for obvious reasons, of consequence.
Right. Yeah, I just couldn't quite line it up because of that 15% rotation crap.
Yeah, it's the 15%. It's even worse when you realize that you can only turn 45 before you charge.
Right.
All right, I switched to the individuals, I guess. Here we go. So I only got successfully moved 2 core. Great.
Right.
Individual move number 1. I'm poking my face out at you.
All right.
That's what I'm doing. I can see you right over there. Don't think I can't. That was 2.
Yep.
What's cavalry charge? It's 4 base widths, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay. All right, the guard cavalry advances for 2 more.
2 more.
This cavalry advances.
2 more.
Come here, fancy.
2 more.
2 more. Am I still good?
Hold on a second. Where'd you just move? The cavalry?
Yeah.
Okay. And you're at 10. 12. Yep. Keep going.
2 more.
Okay. Hold on just a second.
Sure.
Yeah, you're good. Keep going.
I guess there's a part of me that's super happy this game punishes you for this stuff. But right now, I don't like it. All right. I'm done.
Okay.
Let's fight. He can't
Okie
shoot. He
dokie.
can't shoot. He can shoot. Yeah, he's gonna.
Yeah.
I don't. Am I skirmishing? I'm assuming he's closest. Is that right?
Yep. I'd say he's closest, and you are skirmishing.
So 5 have 3 plus 1, 4. 4, and I get a bonus.
Yeah.
1 hit. Take it.
Gonna need some cubes soon, I think.
Slap fight. According to Hasdrubal, LOS is 1 base width through woods. That's right. That's right. So.
Makes sense.
Yeah. All right, so he shot. How about this guy? Yeah, he's got a shot, don't he? Doesn't he?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. No bonus, but 3 have 2, 3 because of his cannon. 3 dice, no bonus. Nothing.
Good, because that would have sucked.
Would it have? So much so that if I hit you with my gun, it'd be really awesome?
Yeah, well, actually, hitting me with the gun would be way worse.
Yes, that's what's going to happen. 4 dice. And it's canister, so I get a bonus. Yep. 4 dice with a bonus.
Yeah, that was the one with the 3.
One hit. Got him.
Yeah, actually, you took.
This is the guy that did the 3.
It wasn't, because it was this guy that got hit. Didn't you shoot from this foot artillery?
Oh. Okay, because I took it off of this dude. Is that wrong?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I think you took it off the wrong guy.
All right. Boop. All right, swap it there.
Yep.
So
you did 1 hit?
Yep. Well, I got to re-roll. I got to re-roll because that's only 3 dice. 3 dice with a bonus.
Oh, okay.
Nothing. He lives.
All right.
It is not in canister range, so I can pick my target.
Right.
I think that's correct. I mean, I know I can pick my target outside canister range. I just got to remember what that is. Yeah, it's 6 inches. Oh, it's only 6 is short.
Right.
So 6 inches is short, so yeah, I can pick. I'll shoot over here. And I'm firing How many shots I got left? I burned a shot. 4. 4, no bonus. Come on, give me a break. There. Oh! A 6 rolled over. A bitter blow. Luckiest fellas in the Austrian army. He gets to shoot with his tragic little die. But he's got skirmishers, so he gets a bonus. Look at that.
What do you know? Okay.
Is that all the shooty?
I believe it is.
Yeah, it seems so. Fighty.
Did you shoot here?
I can't. I moved into that position.
Oh, that's right.
Fighty.
Hey, where are we starting?
Let's go over here first.
And not that there's a ton of it, but
Yeah. 3 becomes 2.
5 becomes 4.
2 to 4. Get him. Get this guy. 1 hit.
You did it.
Wow. That doesn't happen every day. So
You did it.
1 hits, you take 1 damage, and you gotta go. You gotta leave. Get out of here.
Not only do I gotta leave, but I gotta turn around.
Yeah, you do. Oh, yeah, that's right.
I'm gonna have to do this.
Man, I hate wasting good luck like that. It's
Yeah. You could advance.
Yeah, pass. Little estuary of the Danube. Nothing. Just the 2 fights, right? All right. Now come here, Hungarian gits.
All right.
8 dice.
4 dice. We might actually move him this time.
Shut it. Don't you try to jinx me.
Yeah, there's a good chance you're gonna move it. I only got 1.
There we go.
Ow!
Yeah, 1, 2, 3,
Ow!
4, 5. Does that get him?
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, he takes 5 hits. Is that right?
Yep. No, I hit you for 5, so I hit you for.
Right.
So you got
You
1.
hit me for 5, and I
one.
got 1, so that's 4.
You're dead.
1, 2, 3, 4. Well, yeah, that's right.
That's it.
Yep. Those guys finally go.
Sons of bitches.
Say they earned their keep.
You shift them to your dead pile.
They earned their keep.
Make cuirassiers take 1. cuirassers. Like, guys, get out of the way. The hussars are flailing around, and the cuirassers like, guys, fellas, really,
Yeah,
seriously.
that's pretty much how that works.
That's it.
Mm-hmm. That is it.
Turn is advanced. And you have Modas.
When do we do a morale check?
Morale check is every turn.
Okay.
So I mean, it's
remind me of how we do a morale check.
It's just all it is have you got enough losses to put you below your breakpoint.
Okay.
And so
the break point is
yours is 16 minus 20. And it's just the number of units that you have lost. That's all it is.
Okay.
Very simple stuff.
Yeah, so I've only lost 2, so
yeah, I've lost 2 and
Essling.
And Essling. So notionally I'm at 5, so you could say I'm at 15.
Right.
And you've lost 2, you say?
Yeah.
So you're at 14.
Right.
So it's 15 to 14 right now.
Right. Correct.
But I have rolled your mo dice.
All right. So we need to take a quick bathroom break.
All right. This biological
Otherwise,
break.
Otherwise, there will be no attacking. I'll be right back.
So the folks who are still watching, how many viewers we got? Let's have a look. I always like checking viewers. We still have 4 folks in tow. Always nice to have you along. But comparing this... Oh, I have chat. Why do I have chat? Oh, good Lord. Yeah, what was Napoleon thinking? I'm telling you, you fight this... Well, he was arrogant, right? He figured that this army was going to chase Charles this way. Essentially, Austerlitz is way over here by car, about 2 hours north. It's almost on a rope. The Czech Republic village or city of Brunn is 2 hours straight north. He figured that Charles was heading for the tall weeds. And it was only when Napoleon starts deploying into these spaces that he realizes, holy cow, no, he's turned around and decided to fight. Making matters worse, and they haven't done a lot, there's not a lot of rules to deal with this, and I know a lot of people like to build them in, but I'm sort of glad Ross didn't. This bridge is getting knocked down constantly by lunatic Austrians who are floating flaming barrels down the river. And so for a lot of the day, these forces can't come onto the map. Doug Hastrovel was asking, what was Napoleon thinking? And I responded, the answer was he figured he was chasing Charles, not that he was, I've said this battle is Han Solo chasing the stormtroopers down the tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
And all of a sudden he thinks he's winning, and the stormtroopers suddenly turn around and start to fight, and suddenly he's running back the other way. He barely holds on and winds up retreating. Napoleon winds up retreating. Now, obviously, I'm not going to do that. There's not a whole lot of point in that, in this, as I can see, at least so far. But it is a question of he's got to hold on and hope his army doesn't crack. So, he does some stuff along those lines. So you've got some mo dice, Doug, and you're back.
All right. So the first thing that's going to happen here, before we do anything else.
Hey, handsome.
Is attached to that unit. Okay.
Ooh, it puts him at risk.
It does.
You're gonna get Belgard killed.
It puts him at risk. Well, he wasn't doing anything anyway. He wasn't doing much anyway. Okay, so when can I retire units? What happens when I retire a unit?
They
don't count against
your morale breakpoint, exactly. And
right.
as long as you can find a route off your side of the battlefield, and at the time they're leaving, they cannot be within 2 base widths of me.
Alright, well, in that case, I'm going to retire Melgrim.
Okay. Otherwise known as Runaway.
He's sleepy.
You actually have a spot on here for retired units.
Oh, that's where they're going then. And we will retire our buddy Merville. It's a lot better than getting them destroyed. We are on turn 9, correct?
Correct.
Make sure I'd moved it up. Okay. Alright, let us start with you're activating Reinhard and Reinhard.
Attorneys at law.
Yeah. Personal injury lawyers. And so Reinhard going to do this. Oh. And this Reinhard is going to do this and move adjacent like so. Alright, so that's 2 points.
It is.
So if I count this right. Yep, he's in skirmish range, alright. Okay, Hammer's gonna prepare.
Just cut and paste this one. There you go.
Because why wouldn't he?
Bringing us to a total of 3.
Alright, so we're going to activate Hoffmeister and... ooh, he's pretty beat up. Hoffmeister and this recently retreated Alder.
Okay.
So he's going to turn around, do his about face. He can do that, right?
Oh, sure.
And then he's going to move a base width, which ought to put him right in front of the other guy, right?
Well, no, he's got to get... That's...
Actually, no, that he can't.
He's got only 3 inches.
He can't. He's only got 3 inches.
Yeah, welcome to my world.
He's only got 3 inches. This guy is just simply going to rotate a little bit like that.
Okay. 4, 5, 6.
I only moved 2 units.
You prepare a dude down there.
Oh, okay. All right.
You're right, though. That's 5. It's 5. I apologize.
Yeah, because I don't want to... Yeah, I can't do that now. I have to wait.
Oops, sorry, I didn't realize you left me.
Okay, we're going to do the entirety of these guys as a force.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Very good. Oh, retiring requires activation.
Okay, so
So we'll hey, we're learning. I'm not that worried about it. It's not like I'm gonna. You would have done that at the end, I think.
yeah,
So
right.
we'll
It's
add that's four
it's
more
4,
points. That's four
right?
more points. That'll put you at 14 once you're done with all this. That makes sense. So I put you at 17. And then yeah. So, okay, so stop
Well,
once.
you haven't told me to
Yep.
stop
No,
yet.
no, no, no. You well, first of all, you would have gotten to move these guys as a batch anyway. So
Right.
17. Just let me double check real quick. I'm confident you're fine actually because you rolled a ridiculous number. Well, I rolled it. Continue.
Okay. We are going to go with a. I really could try and do some gun shooty things. Should have moved those positional batteries up. Well, let's be stupidly Austrian about this. All right, so this regiment or battalion that is
Mm-hmm.
Waquan Bellegarde, we're going to charge the town.
All right. These one I'd probably just move them separate here. There you go. I'll put them on top. Bonk.
Bonk. So that was 2 more.
Continue.
Okay, so I'm going to move these positional guns.
Okay.
Except well, yeah, I can move them through.
Mm-hmm.
And I know. I really can't. They're really stuck, so I'm not going to move them. We're going to call it at that. That's it.
All right.
Oh, wait. Okay, this positional battery over here.
Oh, yes.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Now we'll call it good enough.
All right. Do you have any knees bent shooting behavior?
Yeah. So this guy right here.
Who's this? Sorry. Oh, over here.
Right here.
Oh, look at
Yep.
you. Yeah, yeah. You stuck your head out in the woods there.
Yep. So he's going to go ahead and shoot at Valerie.
Is that?
Yeah, it's not going to be good for you.
Yeah, it's not. It is still skirmish range.
It's still skirmish range, so he's a 4, so a 2, plus 1 for the gun,
Plus 1 for oversize.
plus 1 for oversize, puts him back to 4.
Yep. 4 for 6s.
And he does nothing.
Pew, pew, pew.
Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. These guys all move, so they're not shooting. This guy is shooting.
Is he now?
And Berg.
Seems like that's your target.
And that is 5 inches.
Yeah, so that's 4, because you're oversized.
Yep.
Nice.
2.
For you, I mean, it's nice. Not for me so much.
Great. Okay. This guy moves, so he can't shoot. Shouldn't have moved, squared him up. He could have shot if I hadn't squared him up. Wasn't really a point of doing that other than I just wanted it to look nice.
We are that way. Well, that was Austrian of you.
Yeah, it was very Austrian of me.
If you will not dress our lines, sir, we could just attack them. No, we will dress our lines.
No. Yeah, it's very Montgomery-ish. Very, very Montgomery-ish. Okay, so we got Bellegarde going in.
Here we go.
Got Bellegarde going in.
I got 6. How much you got?
Okay, so I got 6.
Plus 2.
Plus I'm oversized.
Plus fancy
plus
pants over here.
Plus fancy pants.
6 to 8.
So that's an 8.
Yeah. Fight, boys.
Oop. Here we go. Let's try this again.
Got 3. Oh! And I win.
Well, you did.
Wow.
You did.
You take 2.
Fantastic.
You take 2, I take 1. We get to stay right where we are. Who is that? Who are you? Vivier. Well done, gentlemen. Now, because you have done a thing that put Bellegarde at risk, you must roll a 1d6. If you roll a 6, he is wounded.
Well, of course.
That was Austrian.
There we go. So he's not feeling good.
Oh, oh goodness. So he's done. We will no longer see Bellegarde.
Yep.
Okay. Is that it?
Yep. He led the attack and
follow me, men. All right. Well done. All right. So we're good to move forward.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Turn 10.
And how long does this go to?
37.
37?
I'm not making that up. We're not getting anywhere near that. Our morales
Say,
won't make it. Our morales won't make it. I mean, you know, as bloody as this all looks, look at the yellow and black markers or blue markers that are floating everywhere.
right.
You know, it's just the center cannot hold. Yeah, I can retire these guns and stuff like that, but that's still anyway.
Yeah, you're getting kind of hammered on, aren't you?
Yeah, I mean, I've got these boys and I've got the guard. So, we'll see.
Right. All right, so Mo dice for you.
If you would please.
Ooh.
I'll take that as a good omen, not a bad.
Take it as you will.
Second Corps, these fellas. They're fighting their own private Idaho war. Howdy.
I figured that was coming.
Oh, yeah. That, you know what that is? Now that I think about it, that's my John Tiller software behavior.
Yeah.
You put your guns in the open. Come here.
Right. Come here.
I want to
Yep.
talk to you. All right. This is going to be a difficult move. So it's 2. For what we are about to receive, may the Lord make us truly thankful. Oh, I got to do singles first, right? Yeah, I got to do singles first. Never mind. I don't want to get to singles yet. I don't think. Mother Mary McCree, I don't know. Yeah. So, the way this is going to net out, I'm going to swap these 2 guys. This guy will wind up facing the wrong way. And this guy will wind up in his spot. That's 2 guys.
Can you really do that, though? Because you're moving 2 pieces.
Right?
And at one point...
No, you can leave guys on top of other guys. As long as at the end of their move, they're not there. There's a specific statement about that. It's one of the issues. It's one of the issues when you switch to miniatures. It's not. He's like, I don't know how you're dealing with that with miniatures, but it's there.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's 2.
I mean, from a realistic perspective, it makes total sense, right? Like, like units couldn't pass through each other.
Sure.
We know they can.
Well, it's like, you look at the space, even as depicted on the counter, right? That's one of the things I really like. That's actually what it would have looked like. There's a boatload of space in there. Not quite sure I'm ready to do this. But anyway, that was 2 more.
Right.
You hosers keep shooting.
So we're only at 4 for you, right?
Correct. Oh, can I do it? Yeah. Talk to me, Goose. Oh, good Lord. 4 core? God, I'm an idiot. I make me mad, you know that? I really do. What in the blue hell are you doing here? Well, you're just going to bloody well die in place is what you're going to do. There's not a whole lot I can do about it. Oh. Yes. Yes. All right. Individual movements.
All right.
Now let me say, for what we are about to receive, may the Lord make us truly thankful. Hi. That's 1. This is 2. Note, not contacting this hoser. So I guess that's a total of 4.
Right.
5, 6, 7, 8. I should stop. I'm sorry about that. I mean, I can.
You're actually at 8
Right.
before that.
No. I was. No, I'm sorry. I was just adding up my 2s. Yes, of course I was. So whatever my total is.
Yeah, so you're at 12 right now.
12. May I continue? May I continue?
You may indeed.
Thank you.
Well, that's ballsy.
It's really my only A move there. to quote, I was watching one of the Sharp shows, and the line from Wellington is, "You can be a coward in England or a hero in Spain, and I intend to make you a hero. I intend to help you become a hero in Spain." Two more.
You may continue.
Thank you. This is one of those games where I'm not sure it matters all that much that you know what's coming at you or not.
Right.
It's like, yeah, I don't know what the secret.
I can see on certain maps and
Sure.
in certain battles where, yeah, it would. I'm not sure it does in this one.
Right.
This is not exactly what you'd call a battle of maneuver.
That was two more.
Continue.
That was two more. Stop that.
On and going.
Two more.
You're still not done. Give me another counter, please.
What you need? Sorry.
I need another morale counter.
Oh, one of the. Yeah. Made you a pile of them.
All right, you moving that guy?
Nope. Because
All right.
I can't get loose. All right. I believe on activation I have to reveal, correct?
Yes.
Surprise! Wait. Land on him. I know you're impressed by that dramatic move forward.
I am.
That was 2 more.
Can keep going.
Reveal him.
And that will be it for you.
Very good. Perfect. No, not in any way perfect. However, good enough. Melee. Shooting.
All right.
Skirmish does not count, but that does. So
he's not in skirmish range, though.
no, that's what I'm saying. Skirmish doesn't count, but the cannon does.
So wait a minute. He has to be within 1 base width. Yeah, right. Yeah,
well,
so
he's deliberately
not,
hanging out in the woods. I mean, I'm doing that, poking his nose out so you can.
Right. No, but I mean, I was just going through. Skirmish range is 1 base. Anything over 1 base width
is skirmish. Yeah. Oh, right. And I always get that backwards. You're exactly right. Yeah. So he's in volley range, so he actually gets all his dice. 3 + 1, 4.
Correct.
4 for 6s, but he doesn't get that bonus.
Right.
1 hit.
Yep.
That feller moved. That feller meleeed. Shooting over here. Nope. Nope. Assuming that's well over 6 inches, but I'm just curious. Yep. It is. And now this feller looks to be the nearest.
Wasn't that a...
Was that my swap? Nope, the swap was here.
Yeah, the swap was here, so he couldn't shoot.
He couldn't shoot anyway. You're right. You are quite correct. Don't matter none, because that's it. So it's 3 halved to... He's shooting here. 3 halved to 1.5, which is 2. So 3 dice, no bonus.
He's got guns.
Yeah, that's why he's at 3 instead of 2.
Yeah, okay.
Nothing. Nada. I want to kill you. I'm going to kill you. You have not closed to within my close, have you? Is there anybody inside of... Oh, yeah. Nope. 6 inches. He's inside 6. Yeah. Is he?
That guy's...
I put a curse upon you. I must shoot at you instead.
Yeah, that guy I think you can shoot.
Yeah. I must needs... Oh, no, I can shoot him. But the problem is...
No, I'm talking about...
the target.
But these 2 guys... Isn't that slope block line of sight?
That's a good point, too. But my point is, I would have far preferred to shoot at dude here. But because he's within 6, I must need shoot at him.
Right.
2 dice, and I get a bonus. Because this is canister range. Mercy.
Wow.
Well, if you're going to spend it, Big Holmes. I can no see him. But I can see you. This is a 3.
Conceivably, you can see him.
Well, if he is inside 6, I have no choice. But otherwise, so in that case, I will shoot at him. This is that heavy gun again.
Right.
So this is at long range. So I get 4 dice. Hit him again.
You get 4 dice.
Because he has 3 plus the cannonball. See the secretary?
Yeah, but he's not at long range.
He is, though. He's over 6 inches.
Oh, okay. So that's long range.
Yeah.
Got it.
Everything over cannon.
They took 1 hit.
Yeah. And I lose one round of ammunition. Bonk. He turned. Time for bonking, I think.
All right.
Time for the much bonking. All right. Let's start here. I'm curious how this works out.
Yeah.
because I'm rolling. I got 2, so I'm rolling 1 die. How
And
much are you rolling?
I don't know.
Let's find out.
I don't know.
Probably should have thought this through.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, well, I looked at that when you did it and thought, well, that might be a bad thing for him, but
How many dice? Nope, it's your ammo. Oh, Lord. Well, I did what I did.
so I'm rolling 5.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of wondered if maybe you were charging canister.
Well, I deserve this. I should have been thinking. I should have thought better. I ain't taking nothing back. You hear me? I believe I'm rolling 1 die. Anything to suggest that I'm rolling 1 die? Well, you're in difficult terrain too. So you're rolling 4.
Okay.
That's it.
Wind Defender is artillery. If doubled, it breaks.
I'm sensing the odds are low.
If outscored, artillery retreats. Otherwise, it wins the combat. Mark 1 ammo. If it has no more, artillery retires even if victorious.
Okay. Well, that's...
Okay, so now the question is, at that range, I assume I'm firing canister.
Yeah, but that don't matter nothing, because that's a different set of modifiers.
Well, I get that, but that seems odd.
No, because you're getting to roll 5 dice.
Okay.
Because
normally artillery just roll.
You roll
artillery roll their ammo, right?
Yeah.
For shooting.
Yeah, but you still just got these modifiers. Universal. Difficult terrain, 1 each, and that's it.
Still seems odd. Because, I mean, obviously they'd be firing canister, but...
Sure. But on the other hand, you've notionally, are those guns limbered or unlimbered?
Yeah, I suppose that's true.
So...
Alright, so I'm rolling... I'm firing 4 is what you're telling me.
Exactly. And I'm shooting 1. Which hits?
How's that working out for you? Which hits?
2.
2 of mine hit.
So you take
I take an ammo.
Yeah, you take an ammo. I take 1 damage. Or I take 2. I take 2. I'm the attacker. Dude. Which kills me. Alright. Not amazed by that move on my part. See if Hasdrubal had any comments.
Other than don't do that?
Oh. Hasdrubal is saying overstrength only applies during fisticuffs.
Says universal modifier on the chart.
Yeah, it says universal modifier. It does. It says universal. Now, his one statement is, player morale may break before army morale. That I will agree with.
That's true.
That I will agree with. All right, so we did everything right. I'm out of here. I am dead. You have won. You stay there. Good. We do no melees here. But we have melees here. Yes, we do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do this one right here.
Okay.
7.
So you're hitting this guy.
Correct. 7 to 6.
All right, 7 to 6.
I believe in you guys. Even? Do I see even?
I have 4.
I have 4. I lose. Alright, so evens is I take 2, you take 1.
Right.
And I retreat. Yep.
And you run away.
Mm-hmm. So close, fellas. So close. I appreciate you.
I wouldn't have retreated anyway.
True.
However, since I'm not prepared,
you were not prepared.
I must re-roll successes.
Oh, a bitter blow.
I wondered. I was thinking about that. I'm like, otherwise, what's the point of prepared?
Right,
So,
and now we have found the point. So you will re-roll
um,
4.
so I will re-roll 4.
Yeah. Nah. Sneaking back up on you.
And you rolled 4, right?
Correct. Yes, we tied.
Well, I got 3 of them.
So 1. I win by 1. So I creep back up.
Yep.
So he now. Well, I take.
You
One
would only
now.
take 1.
I take 1.
Yeah.
You take 1.
And I take 1.
But I still have to leave.
What you do?
I still have to leave. Even so. So you took some damage. It's this fella.
Oh, that's right. Actually, I like that.
Yeah, no, that makes a ton of sense. Because look, I gotta hit you. I gotta hit you and break you. Otherwise, you ain't going. You're forming square.
Right. Well, and there's so many misconceptions about infantry in line or column just running away or getting
Right.
ridden down by cavalry when,
Right.
in fact, that was really usually not the case. If they stood, the cavalry was not going to make much progress.
Correct. Steady foot.
Mm-hmm.
So we did that.
Okay, we got this one here.
That's right. My last bold move.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
This is you inside the bad terrain, which is the only thing I think I got going for me.
right. So I'm a
I'm a
4
I'm a
halved.
Mm-mm. You're straight.
2.
You're not halved. You're just down 1. You're down
Oh,
to 3.
that's right. Okay, so I'm down to 3. Plus, I'm oversized,
You're a jerk.
so I'm back to 4.
4-1. I'm gonna make you lose. You're gonna lose.
It could happen. It could happen. Probably won't.
All right, beat that.
I will.
You will by 1. But
no, by 2.
Oh, you got 3 hits.
Because it's 4s.
Oh yeah. It don't matter none. So I'm dead.
It doesn't matter.
You
but,
must needs take your point, and he's dead. So that takes us to 10 o'clock in the evening my time, 11 o'clock your time.
Right. That's probably not a bad place to rest it for now.
All right, so that moves us to the 11th turn, which is your turn.
Right.
Let's have a look. See what we did here. And that's like, might as well, since it is the end of the turn, it would be appropriate to do a morale check.
That's true.
It would be appropriate anyway. I have lost. Let's see here. I am still contesting Aspern, but I have lost Essling. So that's 3 against me.
Right.
In addition, 1, 2, 3, 4 units are dead. So I've lost 4 units, which means I'm at a total of 7, which means that my morale is 13 at the moment.
And I have lost 2, so my morale is 14.
So I have a 1-point lead, which doesn't feel... Or you have a 1-point lead, I'm sorry.
I have a 1-point lead.
You have a 1-point lead, which is... well, that's as it should be. It should be a tight fight. Over here, we've got this bottleneck. We've got this grim bottleneck, and John Lon's boys finally can't get up there. And over here, well, we've got this weird scrum in the weeds. And in the center, we're just going to start swapping troops in and out and seeing what happens.
Well, yeah, the thing about the center is that's the least attractive place for the Austrians to attack.
Right.
The combination of the berm and the artillery, though your artillery ammo is getting...
Yep. Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Oh, we have one more cavalry attack for you to resolve.
Oh,
right here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God, I'm going to hate myself so much.
Yep, so your guard cavalry, you've got an 8.
Plus 1, 9.
9.
9 to 5.
My 5.
Oh, oversized.
6.
9
my
to
6.
6. 9 to 6.
And I did not roll great.
Mercy.
I got a 3. You
I rolled
got a
8.
whole bunch.
I just rolled, and you got to re-roll yours.
Yeah.
You're dead no matter what.
Yeah, I got 3.
Yeah, but that's still 5, which kills you.
Yeah. So it's actually even up
Yeah, so
in terms of morale.
what do I do with him? I must take a damage. Because that is actually what Napoleon did.
Well, yeah, I was going to say, historically, that's exactly it.
He sent out some cavalry on one of these little death ride things
Mm-hmm.
going, I got to get out of here, and you guys got to cover my back.
Right.
All right, let's see if Hasdrubal's calling us out on anything. Oh, it's... well, he's pointing out that this fella had no right to charge.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and you know what? Take your point back. Take your point back. He's a dead man. I've got no way of getting him out of the box, and I deserve to be punished. I'm furious at myself about that. So I had no right to charge you.
What?
Here. The guy that you killed, that charged in, you can't charge with just one left, with one elan.
Oh, when he's fatigued, right.
Yeah, so take yours back.
All right, well, he's not dead, though. Your guy's still there.
Yeah, he's sitting there, I guess, but... Yeah, let's see what happens to him, I suppose.
I mean, it counts for morale, so...
Yeah. And I suppose I do have to make you kill him.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna shoot him next time.
Yeah, but did you not have damage on him? I think you would have had to because you kicked me out of there, so that means you took something.
Yeah, I had 1.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I had 1.
All right, so I'm actually got a 2-point lead in morale right now.
Yeah, because we went even and then that, so...
Yep, all right, cool.
You got a 1-point lead.
Yeah, I gotta, here we go. Very good. Wow, that morale, wow, my cavalry, who's winning the Pour le Mérite? Arigi, the Guard Cavalry Division, Arigi. Holy cow.
Yeah. Yeah, so you've taken 6 morale hits.
Okay. Out of from a 20. So I've got 14.
Right, which puts you at 14.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I have taken 1, 2, 3, which puts me at 13. So you're 1 up.
1 up. Yeah, we ain't getting to 37. We know that now.
Right.
Yeah, we're not going to get to 37 turns, but...
Well, yeah, now we're going to start seeing casualties mount.
Yep. And the decision as to whether or not to retire, which is why it's important to grip the enemy by the belt, because then you can't retire if you're more than that 2 away.
Right.
That's all right.
Yeah, well, and you start getting into the situation where you're limiting your moves, so your activation, so that you get enough activation points to retire units that need to be retired.
Yes.
So your whole, ability to command starts to fall apart, or you're going to take casualties. One of the two.
Well, that seems a pretty reasonable historical.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I like the way that's clearly well thought out.
My goodness. Well, we're actually not. I mean, despite my complete inability to deploy units properly, which I will flog myself later about, it's actually playing out not that far distant from history. Particularly, Aspern changes hands a number of times.
Right.
And the crazy part, the truly crazy part, which I had forgotten until I watched a really good video about this, if you go all the way up here, way past where Doug's units are, that's where Wagram is, Deutsch Wagram. And during the Battle of Wagram, Charles sends this flanking force all the way down this way to try to get behind Napoleon. and they wind up re-burning Aspern.
Yeah, that's the town you don't want to live in.
And I'm going, these guys, here they are in April of 1809, and they're like, oh, great, this sucks, this is horrible, our town is being burned by these lunatics fighting over it. And then fast forward 5 months later, and they're doing it again. So...
Yeah, that's nearly as bad as what happened to old Farmer McLean, right?
Right. So this is Armchair Dragoons Saturday Night Fights. Let's see if we have anything left. Anything left in the chat. But no, there's not. Thanks, Hasdrubal, as always, for the help. Thanks for those who stopped by to watch tonight. And we will come back and finish this up. Doug did rightly chastise me for the fact that, for our first big BLUCHER game, I chose a gigantic BLUCHER game. And so it's, that we have smaller ones. Like we have Teugenhausen that we'd probably be done with 3 times over by now.
Right.
But nonetheless, there it is. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, as always, Doug. And thanks to everybody who tuned in to watch. Have a great night, and please take care.